Ryan, today's the day we've been counting down to, planning every detail of, and obsessing over for the last 314 days. This was the easiest yet hardest thing to write. How do I write a letter when I could write a book? In a few hours, we'll have made promises in front of God and just about everyone we know. We'll have taken a million pictures and celebrated with our friends and watched them dance their way into the best party of our lives. We'll then take the dance floor and hear the famous lyrics start. Wise men say only fools rush in. If only fools rush in, then call me a fool, but was it rushing if I knew it was going to be you? Why would we waste another second when we knew? Most little girls daydream about their wedding, and I was no exception, but I'm also a vivid dreamer. One of my recurring dreams was always walking down the aisle at my wedding, but as I neared the front and the groom began to turn around, the dream would always end. I never saw his face. The venue would sometimes change, but the one constant was I was always never able to see who was standing there waiting for me. On our first date, as we sat and talked about all the things that we were warned not to talk about on first dates, you told me you wanted to get married at the cathedral. That night, as I drifted off to sleep, the wedding dream began, this time at the cathedral. My subconscious prepared for disappointment, but as I walked down the aisle, the groom turned around, and there you were, beaming at me with a big smile and tears in your eyes as you reached out your hand to take mine.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Cathedral Basilica of the Archdiocese of St. Louis. We gather in this special place. We gather in this sacred place. We gather in this holy ground. We gather here as people of faith to celebrate two people coming together, celebrating their love, professing their love.
You make every love song make sense. Songs that used to seem cheesy or obsessive now have meaning, and there seems to be a line in every song that describes some way I feel about you. And there's nothing that could sum it all up, but the line that jumps out at me describes love like Rembrandt's light, a painter famous for painting illuminated faces on faded or dark backgrounds. It never made sense until I met you, but now I understand. Every time you're in the room, the background seems to fade out. You're my main focus, and everything else seems unimportant when you're in front of me. You are my Rembrandt's light.
Dear Victoria, my best friend and companion, there are no words to describe how happy I am right now. Even writing this, I have the biggest smile on my face. Our big day has arrived. All of our hard work has finally paid off. We are a team that seems to be unstoppable. We keep on conquering no matter what obstacles there are to come. We will get through them all together, like we always do. You have been my biggest supporter, and I couldn't thank you enough for that. I chose you yesterday, and I'll choose you again tomorrow. I will choose you and keep choosing you every single day. You are my soulmate till death do us part. We might be imperfect humans, but we're perfect for each other.
You've been worth every wait, every tear, every heartbreak, and every struggle along the way, and I would do it all over and over again if it meant ending up with you every time.
Every father's prayer that he can hand his young daughter off to someone who he knows will take care of her. And so, Ryan, you're an answer to a prayer. So thank you.
2 years ago, he started talking to me about this girl he had met. I don't think I've ever seen him smile so much. He introduced Tori to Felicia and I, and we knew we had met the girl of his dreams. She was kind, smart, funny, and put up with all of Ryan's shenanigans, and all of Ryan's friends' shenanigans. Since they have been together, Tori has become family to us. She is a definite keeper, Ryan.
Now, as not so many of you may know, Tori used to have a list of what she wanted in a guy. She and I talked about it, we refined it, we added things, we took things off. It was pretty extensive, and not all of the criteria were easy to meet. She has high standards, as she should. When she first introduced me to Ryan, it was pretty clear right away that she had found the guy to check almost all of those boxes. I didn't want to be the one to have to tell you this, and I probably should have said it a couple of hours ago, but Ryan has tattoos. I know. In all seriousness, I don't think God could have made anyone more perfect for each other than Tori and Ryan.
So if you'd raise your glasses, please. We're wishing great health and happiness to Tori and Ryan.